Scott. Let me win. 10 years later. Let me beat this game. Yeah. It's been over 10 years since this game came out. And I still haven't beaten it! So what better time than now to finally beat the original, the one, the only, Five Nights at Freddy's. Because it's the 10th anniversary of FNAF. We're still in August. I'm not late. It's FNAF month. We're gonna do it. We're gonna complete the original Five Nights at Freddy's. I've not done it. So help wanted. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, Family Pizza area, looking for security guard toward night shift. 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. And if you lot want me to take on the other games, let's see over 2,000 likes. Maybe FNAF 2 will be next. But for now... Ooh. Scotty! How are you doing? It still looks so good. Hello?
I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night.
Thank you very much.
I actually worked in that office.
This looks so good still after 10 years.
Last week now, as a matter of fact. So I know
is FNAF 1 the best FNAF? Let me know.
There's nothing to worry about.
In my opinion, it's one of the better ones.
So let's just focus on getting you through your first.
It's the one that started it all.
Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Thank you very much.
Place for kids and grown-ups alike.
While you talk to me, I shall sort out my Tamagotchi.
Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced.
Blah, blah, blah.
Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night.
They do. 10 years later, they're quirkier than ever.
Those same stupid songs for 20 years, and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too.
I think what got me with this game was Freddy. I had the most difficulty with Freddy.
Right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit.
And also I peed myself quite a lot.
Free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up.
Oh, the excuses that's currently being had.
Walk around during the day too. But then there was the bite.
Did Phone Guy know?
Yeah.
Did he actually know?
The human body can live without the frontal lobe.
It's hard to tell.
Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's
okay, so at this point, you don't know that they're hungry, right? What we're currently being told is that they are just robots, they are just animatronics, and they want to stuff us into suits because they think we're an empty, we're an endoskeleton. We're without a suit.
Cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask.
Yeah, and we know that's true based on the game over screen.
I'll chat with you tomorrow.
But yeah,
check those cameras.
Where in the world,
only if absolutely
in the game,
gotta conserve power.
Does it tell you?
Good night.
In FNAF 1. Oh, hi, Bonnie. How you doing? You're having a bit of a nighttime walk, I see. But yeah, as I was trying to say, where in the world in FNAF 1 does it tell you about the children and the missing kids and the yibber yabber durber dur? I don't think playing through regularly you get that exposition. You don't get told any of that, do you? I think there is some secrets to be had, maybe some posters. I think maybe here you see something. I'm not entirely sure which camera it is, but yeah, you start seeing different posters about incidents that were had and stuff that's been going on in the restaurant and all the strange shenanigans that's currently going on here. But yeah, normally going through, I guess you would just think Phone Guy is telling the complete truth and they're just killer animatronics. Oh, Bonnie's close. He's very close. I wouldn't mind dying on the first night to Golden Freddy. Is that even a possibility on the first night? Oh, Chica looks so fantastic. They still look freaky, man, 10 years later. I think FNAF 2, as much as I love it, it's one of my favorite ones. It's kind of way too chaotic and you become very desensitized to it try to scare you. The way the horror works in that game, I don't even know. It just doesn't seem as scary because of how crazy things get. You got like 100 animatronics coming after you. It just seems like way too much. But yeah, this game nails it hard, and then it gets nailed harder in FNAF 4. So much harder that I don't even want to play that game. If this becomes a series and we do FNAF 2, then FNAF 3, we're skipping FNAF 4. Wait, Chica's up close as well? Wait, that's the thing? Freddy's taking his head off or something. Oh, that's just beautiful. He's not doing it now. What the heck, Freddy? Night 2, though. I think this is where Foxy's active, right? Yeah, I don't think I entirely got how Foxy worked as well.
Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses.
Yeah, why is...
It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their
yeah, I was,
place,
and...
you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself...
Where the heck is Bonnie?
Very often.
Oh,
Freddy
hey!
becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so,
Get ready to
hey,
sweep and
I guess
clean or
that's one more
something.
reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door locks.
Yeah, why did they become more active?
blind
What's the
spots
story?
in the
What's the
camera
lore
view.
behind
Those
that?
blind
You know?
spots happen to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the
flash
door
that light.
You might only have a few seconds to react.
Bonnie is just being a
Not that
menace.
you would be in any danger, of course.
Foxy's
I'm not
keeping
implying that.
quiet.
Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time.
Okay.
He doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm
He's
sure
more
you got
active when the
everything under
cameras are
control.
off.
Talk to you soon.
So if I'm not on the camera, he'll come out to play. He'll swiggity swaggity my booty. Is that what's going on? I think that's what he means. So I gotta really just always make sure I check the camera. I can't just be idle in the office, basically. Oh, that cheesy grin! He's showing me his gnashers. He's showing me his teeth. He's saying, hey, I'm from the USA. They're straight. They're polished. They're white. And you're from the Britain. They're bent. They're yellow. They're cheesy. And yeah, he's right. Bonnie looks so weird from that angle. He doesn't even look like a bunny anymore. He just looks like a dog. It's Sparky confirmed. What gets me is that you can hear them constantly moving. But then you try and find them. And you can't find them. That is one of the creepiest faces. No way. Can I, like, survive somehow? That's really bad. That's really bad. Foxy's getting very angry that we're not looking at the camera. Foxy wants a little bit of showtime. He does. He may be out of order. But that doesn't mean he doesn't want some of the spotlight still, you know? It wasn't his fault. He may or may have not did the bite. Oh, there he is. That's what I was trying to say. I feel like 10 years later, there's still more questions than answers. Does anyone actually legitimately know the story of this game? Oi! And then we get It's Me, a spaghetti. What? What's next? Actually Golden Freddy? Actually Golden Freddy, by the way. Give me Golden Freddy. Golden Freddy! Oh, God. I always hated that pose of Foxy, man. It's so scary. I used to get scared of these guys legitimately. At one of my old jobs, I'm not even kidding, the bathrooms, I would flick the light on, like, behind the door. I did not want to look into the, because there were quite big bathrooms. And, you know, it was very much pitch black in them, and I just had to flick them on. I wasn't even joking. 10 years ago, this game. Legitimate scares, man. Absolute legitimate scares. It really was, at least to me, one of the most scary games at the time. It really was. Even Markiplier said it, didn't he? Was he lying? Oh. Okay. Oh, that's good chimes. I'm just going to shut both doors now. That's bad. Oh, hey! That was only night 2. It only gets worse from here. I think Freddy's active now, so that's bad. I think I just got to keep it on first camera, right? As long as I check Foxy and Freddy, I'm good. Hello?
Hey, you're doing great.
Thanks.
People don't last this long. I mean, you know.
I actually didn't initially. I died. But through the power of games, I come back.
That's not what I meant.
Game logic, I return.
Anyway, I better not take up too much of your time.
And yeah, those people probably did die.
Hey, listen, I had an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuck into a Freddy suit, try playing dead. You know, go limp. Then there's a chance that maybe...
Yeah, that probably definitely work, baby.
Then again, if they think you're an empty costume, they might try to stuff a mental skeleton into you. I wonder how that
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, never mind.
It doesn't matter what you do.
That's just not
There's no win-win situation. It's always a lose-lose.
Okay, I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip
Once the
side.
animatronics get you in the office, you're done. You're through. You play dead. You do whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you try to do. You breathe. You give them cake. You give them pizza. You're dead. You're through. It's over. It doesn't matter. These kids, these murderous souls, they want revenge. They don't care who you are. They probably think you're purple guy. I guess that's what it is, right? Is that the basic lore? Like, why are we being killed? Is it because they think we're William Afton? Or do they just not like adults in general? Like, adults are bad, you know? Because they kind of got amnesia, I think. Like, they know they want to get someone, but they don't know who it is specifically, right? Like, they're not entirely sure their target, so they're just going for any kind of adult. That's the basics of it. How did you lot get exposed to FNAF, though, all those years later, 10 years ago? Let me know in the comments. I would love to read it. I can't remember how I got exposed now. I don't remember. It must have been from YouTube. I don't know if it was a specific YouTuber. I think it was... Okay, I think I was visiting my girlfriend at the time, who I'm still with, by the way. The same one. So that's pretty cool. FNAF's been out over 10 years, and I've been going out with my girlfriend since 10 years as well. Whoa! Freddy's moved. Oh, God, he looks so freaky in this game. He definitely was a menace here. I don't know what happened to him in previous games, but he got butchered, man. I don't know why Scott butchered him. Scott seemed to favor bunny rabbits for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, as I was saying, still my girlfriend, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my girlfriend's sister was watching Markiplier at the time. He was playing FNAF, and I watched my girlfriend's sister who was watching Markiplier watch Markiplier play FNAF, and I watched her watch Markiplier play FNAF, and I got then exposed to FNAF and was like, what the heck's this? And then I checked out, and then I got really scared, but I really liked it at the same time. Sorry, out of order. He's gone. Should I... Yep, there he is. Bang, bang. Oh, Freddy's still there. Again, oh, why'd you get butchered, man? You're in the title of every game, but you just don't do anything. Why don't we ask Scott that in the interview? Like, why did you butcher Freddy? Why did Freddy suddenly in the first game be the main menace to, in all the other games, not be the main menace? Yay! Ding dong ding-a-ling, and that 6 a.m. bell is ringing! Is this the call where Scott dies? Scott just dies. Why haven't there been an article about that?
Hey.
He just
Well,
dies.
day 4, I knew you could do it. Hey, listen, I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow.
Yeah, he just dies.
Bad night here.
But who kills him, though?
I'm kind of glad that I recorded my messages for you. When I did, hey, do me a favor. Maybe sometime you could check inside those suits in the
No.
back room.
I ain't doing that. I'll check the back room for you. There you go. Oh, beautiful, lovely. Great.
I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know.
Okay, it's Freddy then, because the music plays. Or maybe it's a combination, because you got the banging of Foxy. You got the weird of Chica. Chica makes that noise, I think. And then you have the march music of Freddy. So, yeah, probably all of them just ganged up on him, you know. 4 against 1, like, really fair? Like, goodness me. Scott had no chance, man. I hate it when an animatronic's here because Freddy just vanishes. He doesn't want to share the spotlight with anyone else. He just vanishes. Yeah, he's there now. Hey, I knew someone was there. I kept hearing this knocking, man. There's so many little noises to put you off. So many. Alright, Freddy's still there, and as I was trying to say, you can actually see him kind of like more properly. His eyes aren't just like white. You can actually see his eyeballs. It's just there being a menace. An absolute menace. Right, Bonnie's gone. We are on 5 AM. Can we clutch the night? Night 4. I don't know what my personal best was. I feel like night 4? So getting past night 4 is going to be really nice. Oh god, that's bad. That's really bad. Oh no, Freddy was over here. Now he's going to teleport this side. I think he was laughing because he knew he couldn't get me. That's 6 AM bell. All right. Yes. Night 5. Oh, that was sweaty. That was sweaty. So this is where Scott is just legitimately dead. Like he's just dead. Scott Coulson has died. Wait, Chica, why are you there? What? That is weird. So who's this? Is this Golden Freddy? It's weird, man. Stuffed up? Isn't Scott a Christian? How did he come up with this? You wouldn't think a Christian would come up with this. It's so random. What the heck? Like, I know, don't stereotype people, but come on. Who would have thought? One of the biggest horror franchises of all time was made by I think he's Christian. That's what I heard. I could be completely wrong if I am. Scott, if you're watching this, if I'm offending anyone, I don't mean to. I just found that funny. Oh, I'm dead. I'm sorry for what I said. Is that why I am now dead? I might as well just let Bonnie have at me. There we go. That jump scare looks still really good. I remember the first time seeing it. I thought graphically it looked just so well done. And it still holds up. Like, Scott really is an artist. Like, not only is he an incredible game maker, obviously, but he's an artist as well. That's something I think people seem to forget. Like, he did all this himself. That's wild, you know? 10 years later, I think it, graphically, some aspects of it do really still hold up. Like, that jump scare just looked really good. And ironically, better than a lot of the jump scares in the later games, especially, like, the 3D ones, like Help Wanted, they look kind of weird. Maybe because they're 3D models. I don't know what it is. But yeah, still really good. Wait, Bonnie does it as well? Bonnie does that weird head thing as well? Where did Bonnie go? What? So Bonnie doesn't always come to the door, even though he's right next to the door. Okay. Well, regardless, this strategy I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just in this motion. Freddy's looking at me! Hey! That's a thing. I think that's kind of a rarish thing. Okay, that threw me for a loop. Oh, God. I was going to say, Freddy wasn't moving until he just actually legitimately moved. What the heck, man? So technically he has moved. He's just not decided to go into a different room. There's so much. And he does it again. What the heck? He done it again. Why has he done it again? Chica's close. I think Chica will. Yep, definitely go to the door. That heart, that beat. It's increasing. Oh, Freddy, he just keeps. It's not that rare then. He just keeps doing it for some reason. Not that rare, by the way. Yeah, Bonnie does the head thing too. They're just both doing it. They're both doing it! Freddy keeps staring at me. I don't like it. I really don't like that. Oh, God. I'm getting way more on edge here. I'm feeling way more tense. Me don't like it. Okay, Bonnie probably, yeah, he's getting. We're getting ever so closer. Night 5. Will I do it? The first time, over 10 years later. Beating the original, the one and only Five Nights at Freddy's. The original FNAF. The original Friday Night Funkin'. I'm gonna beat the original Friday Night Funkin' right here, FNAF. Oh, and Bonnie was nearly gonna stop me. He was so close. He was nearly gonna stop me, but I ain't letting him. I will beat the original Friday Night Funkin'. Yeah, before Friday Night Funkin' was ever a thing. I will win. Where's Chica? Where you at? Ah, you're at the toilet. You're going to the little girl's room, I see. Beautiful. We're doing really well. Really well. Keep up. Keep up the strategy. I don't know what it is, but I'm doing something. Check the lights. Open the cam. Oh, Foxy is deciding to be a menace at the last second. Hopefully not. Dear God. Dear God. Oh God, no. Not the last second. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I'm not gonna shut that door. Pray. Pray. Please. Scott. Let me win. 10 years later. Let me beat this game. 10 years later. I finally win the 10th anniversary. Please. Please. No. 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 10 years. 10 years. The 10th anniversary. Please. It's quite long. It's quite long. It's quite long. Please. It's really long. Yay! 10 years later, that's 6 a.m. bell. Ding dong, holy heaven, ding-a-ling. Ah, that's it. That's what I signed up for. Good job, sport. It took you 10 years. 10 years for $120. It wasn't Five Nights at Freddy's for me. It was 10 years at Freddy's. That feels so good. Yes. That's great. Ah, and I get a little star. Ah, that feels really nice. I'm wearing that on my heart, you know. I'm gonna be walking around, everyone's gonna see it. They will. They'll be like, hey, that's the guy who finally beat FNAF after 10 years. He's cool. He's great. He's a swell fella. But like I said, that's all I signed up for. There's a 6th night, but I ain't doing it. If enough of you want me to come back to this and tackle the 6th night, maybe take on a custom 420? But yeah, I finally did it after 10 years. And as I was saying, if you want me to take on like FNAF 2, that's one of my favorite FNAF games, by the way, which I have legitimately beaten, but I haven't played it in years. So that would just be great to come back to. And I don't think I've got any videos of me personally playing that. So that'll kind of be like a first time thing, at least for the channel. But enough of that jibber jabber. Happy 10 years to FNAF, you know, it's absolutely fantastic. The work Scott has done throughout all these years and everyone else who has worked on this has only made the franchise just only bigger and better. And yeah, I'm excited to see it grow for another 10 years. We've got the FNAF 2 movie coming out next year, I believe. We've got some new cool projects to be had. There's a new, like, game being made by Stillwall. We've just had Into the Pit, which I still haven't played. But yeah, if you lot enjoyed this video and me finally beating FNAF after 10 years and being scared even after it being out for 10 years, and you know what to do!